Hey buddies, how's it going? I'm psyched to see you back on this channel, and in today's video I'm gonna be chatting about how much dough you can earn starting with just 69 bucks in trading. As well, we will chat about the typical blunder rookie traders make. But before we kick off, just a quick reminder, in the description below you can find a link to my personal Telegram channel where you can hit me up with any burning questions you might have. As well, there I'm giving out tips, tricks, and insights about the world of binary options and trading and all of that jazz. And for those who join up, I have a weeked bonus, a link to registration page for pocket option where you can get a sweet 50% bonus in real cash to your deposit. So let's get this trading party started, shall we? We're diving straight into trading with currency pair Euro British Pound. I'm eyeing the Williams indicator line going downhill, so I'm shooting for a 1 minute short with 69 bucks, going all in. Sure, it's a bit dicey, but let's see how this plays out. If you haven't noticed already, I'm working with 3 technical indicators today. We're looking at Arun, Williams, and Bollinger Bands. The Williams line took a dive leaving the overbought territory. I took it as a red flag for a likely price drop. And there you go, I went short. What I want to do today is give beginners the 411 on how to make a nice little wad from binary options trading. Hence, this whole operation started with just a tiny 69 bucks, a sum pretty much everyone can cut up. Boom, my first trade lands a winner. Nice, that's put a cool 126 bucks in my kit. Still lean pickings. You got it free, but we're not stopping here. But first I'm pulling in more fun tickets, bumping our investment up to a solid $109. Let's break down the journey a newbie needs to embark on if they want to make a decent buck here, instead of slaving away forever for the man. The first question that comes to mind for beginners is, what the hell is a binary option anyway? It's a form of wager that's either a jackpot or a fizz out. Your task is to play the fortune teller with price movements. Either you inflate your income from the pot, or you kiss it all goodbye. Or all zilch. Binary options ain't diplomatic, but hey, even a dollar can set the ball rolling. Then there is this platform pocket option. Over here we can we call the shots on price movement and get a decent slick of it. We're taking up to 92%. Or if luck ain't on your side, you lose it all. Right now, with the euro-dollar duo, we're seeing a sidelining on the graph. The indicators are giving me zilch on where the price might wind up next. But hey, this standstill has got to break sooner or later. The key is to cool your heels. Patience and riding out the storm, that's the winning recipe. If you don't want to end up in the loser's lane, brace yourself for a few moments of learning the ropes, dudes. No magic indicator, no golden strategy, guaranteed to serve you up successful traders in a jiffy. Ain't nothing free in this game. You gotta read the trends and indicator signals, but don't freak out. It's easier than you think. I was once like you, started from scratch learning the ABCs of binary options and basic technical analysis. To rake in dough with binary options, we gotta have at least 60% of our trades hit the mark. So yeah, as I mentioned, you gotta study up and get this skinny on what moves the market. I spy a shot for a bearish trading as Williams has hit the oversold zone, plus with a clear downtrend in charge. Everyone might be playing catch up, but its blue line is starting to slide down near the 70 mark too. So let's power through. You gotta wrap your head around how market news and the tech analysis basic vibes work, and that's the whole deal. But heads up, most of the time you're gonna be far from cutting it all at the starting line. But take it slow. You'll start to crack the code and rake in the cash. The first wad of cash put in with your own savvy and hustle, the thrill trading throws your way is simply red. This prediction-making hustle pulls in a mixing bag of folks, but interestingly, they do have stuff in common. Our second trade is on the brink of wrapping up, and look, it boosts our pot to a sweet $215. Let's up the ante to $209. So here's how it rolls. Some are tuning into ads, getting stuck in risky trading systems, constantly throwing caution to the wind, hunting for bulletproof signals and bulletproof strategies. They even blow cash on trading bots. Others, on the other hand, like rolling up their sleeves and learning the ropes day in and day out, nosing books on the shelf at hostel, routinely beefing up their knowledge stash. And here is the kicker, both times are gonna be in the red in the early innings. But the cool fact is that the second team has a way better odds of hitting a consistent winning streak. Now we're talking way better chances, miles ahead than the first. And how long does a dude need to actually score with this? To hit the jackpot, you gotta punch through 5 stages. Stage 1, you're a greenhorn. You got an earful about stuff like forex, stocks, investments, or even binary options. You're intrigued but freaked out. Wishing it could all be a dictionary, the risk turns you on. But can't shake the feelings, it's a sham. So you decide to take the plunge. As you get started with your very first trade, it all seems like a game. You see it as a win-lose scenario. The ball set's rolling and you're on fire. You are doing well till you hit the iceberg with your deposit, then another and another. You don't get why things that got you the dough before don't work now. It starts to feel like a losing spree at a casino. But by the month end, you're bleeding losses, and before you realize, it skyrockets. Then, after a bout of debt and disappointment, it hits you. Trading is not as smooth sailing as it seemed. Looks like hitting the books is in the picture after all. And bingo, you break into a stage 2. Stage 2 of the journey unfolds with you getting acquainted with technical indicators and fundamental analysis. Guys, I've thrown down another bearish trade here, decided by what the indicators are signaling. Williams has left the oversold zone and nosediving. A rose blue line too is starting to bounce off the upper band. So, you start turning into blogs and forums, you're glued to videos, digging into books penned down by winning traders. Cue a mind filled with scrambled egg. It's pretty much impossible to set it straight. Hundreds of strategies, thousands of working indicators, you're still on a wild goose chase for that magic strategy and the best indicator. Your chart is always camped with at least 6 to 8 different indicators. You think you might have cracked the code. All the indicators are pointing exactly where you need. Bam! Another trade hits the bounce hue, and the pot says smooth 300 for $44 now. You're usually spot on predicting the price direction, but the expiry, well, it's always just shy of the mark. You're always a few seconds short. At some point, you convince yourself that everyone's bluffing and the results are straight off a Photoshop sprint. Cause they're all using support and resistance lines just like you, the same oil things as you. So how come they're paying the dough and you're not? You're in the middle of a crisis at this stage, one that's gonna knock most people out cold. I was carried away and almost forgot to up the stakes. Let's hike it to $309. bucks. Ready to throw in the towel, you're all set to walk out and swear to never look back. But there is this tiny thing that won't let you give in. Slowly but surely, your losses are shrinking, but not stopping cold turkey just yet. But you're not stopping either. That's when you hit stage 3. Suddenly, it hits you. It's not about the indicators, it's about you. You can actually earn money using just one moving average or a single stochastic oscillator. Heck, you can even make profits from candlestick alone. It's all about the mindset, controlling risks, and managing your time. As you learn more about the psychology behind trading, you start to realize that there is no magic strategy or infallible indicator. Guys, I'm throwing down a bullish trade here. Got my eyes on the Williams indicator pulling itself out from the oversold area and showing some hustle. The rose red line gives a friendly nudge suggesting the sellers are losing steam, and the cherry on top, the chart bounced back from the resistance level it couldn't push past about half an hour ago. Seems like a good time to bet on a price rise. You kick the fantasy of a magical arrow toting indicator to the curb, and it starts to dawn on you that you've got to march to the beat of your own drum, make your own trading method. You start jotting down your wins and losses in a trading journal and map out your own trading plan. You're drawing your own time frame, setting your expressions, plotting your charts, and calling your own shots. This time around, it seems like we read the tea levels right. The trade went our way, and boom, we're up to 579 bucks on the deposit. Alright folks, let's up the ante. We're going in with 509 bucks. You're catching on. 2 or 3 losses in a row aren't a coincidence. It's the market whispering, take a breather. Now you're learning to roll with the punches. When there is a drawdown, you can see the light. That most of you quick triggers trades where you were just an effort to get back on top. And just like that, you've pieced together your own trading system and it's working better than you could have imagined. You're chilling. The idea of you going all Hulk on your monitor has left the building. You're no longer looking to point fingers and lay blame. Just place another trade in the Euro-Pound mashup. We cashed in on a rise here earlier, but the short-lived correction has me thinking there is more in store. Yeah, the indicators are all suggesting a trend reversal is in the cards. So maybe the market didn't dip with your initial system and you hit a rough patch. It seems to the best of us. It happens to the best of us. It's not the end of the world. Instead, it's all about owning your system. What's important isn't how much you make in a day or a single trade. What matters is where you stand at the end of the month or year. It starts to make sense that it's more about discipline and managing your trading schedule. Looks like I read the market right again. The deposits a grand total of 971 bucks now. I'm going all in, raising the stakes to 909 bucks. So here's the thing, mates. You're getting the hang of this bouncing back from failure. You're all over money management, mastering its rules. Your gamble should never be more than 5% of your bankroll. Better yet, make it just 1 or 2%. You get it now, a couple of bomb trades in a row. It's a stop sign. In the markets playing hard to get or just going against you, it's pointless trying to claw back. And there you go, you're on to step 4, the stability phase. You're killing it, confidently working your chosen system. Losses ain't a biggie, they're taken in stride, just like your big wins. Meanwhile, I'm going all in on another price surge. See that? The Williams indicator is about ready to break from the oversold hangout. Also, the Bollinger Bands are sliming down. Like a few moments back, the price chart stumbled upon the resistance ceiling. Now basically bears around to bust through it for now. Back to stage 4. You've got a grip on predicting if the price is going to pierce through the support cushion, bounce back, or just fake it to break it. You're done looking around for indicators. You've got a couple on standby to back up your bets. Sometimes you fly solo, no indicators, just your new BFF intuition. Your bankroll starting to buff up, like mine, chilling at the $1,771 mark. And then you begun the final boss level, stage 5. From now on, this is your gig. Your bets are getting beefier, your bankroll swelling up. Pop the champagne, you've made it. You're officially a pro trader. Guys, today we journeyed through 5 pit stops on becoming a money spinner trader. How long you will be chilling at each stop is all up to you, buddy. However, there is a fast pass. And here's how. Join my Telegram channel. The link is in the description. As well, you'll find a link to a registration page for pocket option, where you can grab a whopping compliment from me, a 50% bonus on your deposit for signing up. By the way, we've cranked up our deposit from $69 to $1,771. Want a slice of this pie? Join my Telegram channel. There I share signals daily, and you can infuse them into your own game. If you dug this video, give it a like and subscribe. As well, hit this bell icon to stay in loop with all of my new videos. I can't wait to chill out again with you guys. So, catch you up soon and peace out.